They haven't grown as a company. Every now and then they get 1 million views. But for the most part, it's the same numbers. It's always been from day one.
Yeah.
They have not grown as a company at all.
I don't like how Vince destroyed NXT already.
Not already. It's been around. a long
NXT is
time.
not around anymore.
No, but
He's like doing stuff to it. We don't know exactly what, but rumor is Hunter's not in charge anymore, and he's like revamping it, and who the fuck knows what. Which NXT,
So Vince is doing it.
that's the word around the campfire.
and that's not
What is Hunter doing then?
Hopefully taking over the big shows.
I think that
Because he
shit- I
did
think
great
got
with
it
NXT.
screwed. Yeah, and that's what I think it made him look bad. I think it made him look bad. And then the war that they claimed.
But why
that they didn't
can't my
have,
theory be right? Where maybe they're like, all right, now you're gonna take over Raw.
I would hope that. I
That
can't
would
even
make
watch
more
fucking
sense.
Raw,
You
dude.
know, like they're not just gonna push Hunter aside.
Well,
He's
even
family.
guys like he pushed, like he got rid of. He didn't even know they were getting rid of guys.
Well, yeah,
Like
yeah.
even Joe, like get a call, like get Joe to come back. It's Mo Joe to come back.
But
It's not wrestling anymore.
but AEW also they have the same, not yet, or maybe we don't know yet, but they're gonna have the same issue WCW had.
What do you got?
They not even that. They have the wrestlers running the show. Omega's vice president. The Bucks are vice presidents. Rhodes is vice. Once you have the performers running the show, they're always going to put themselves over. And that's all it's been
I
since
think-
day one. They tried to not do it at first, but it took them not even 3 months before those guys
Omega.
all started doing,
I think like Rhodes shouldn't even do anything. I think he should wrestle once.
He's awful. I hate him.
Just-
I think he
it's too
stinks.
much.
I hate
And
him. I hate
think
his
it's
wife.
I just
They're
don't.
the
I don't know
worst.
what it is.
Really?
I think he's like good, and he has a business thing in his head, but I don't. I
He
think
doesn't. He tries to be his dad,
and
for
he's
one.
too dramatic
And
stuff. Like, come on.
he tries too hard to like be I'm that wrestling guy, you know what I mean? Like I'm like the guys you used to like back then too. Like he tries to be like the Prince almost. But I always looked at Dusty Rhodes as like fuck him. Like maybe in the South in like Florida and Georgia he was a star, but that's
yeah, but
two places.
Cody and Dustin were really technically sound with the
No,
moves.
They're
in them.
great. They're
I
great
mean,
performers. But
His matches don't never suck, but it just,
no, they're always good. But he never puts anyone over.
like
They will-
him,
they
like
will-
him with Orton. Like those guys were fucking awesome.
Yeah, the legacy. But Cody, they bring people into AEW, right? And they make a big deal about it. And they're usually monsters. Like, they're big guys, much bigger than Cody. Make a big deal about it. They're like, oh, my God, they have vignettes. They do the whole thing. They come in. They beat up a jobber or two. Then they end up going against Cody, and he wins.
in the beginning he was putting them.
Dude,
like,
he did it with
right?
Harper. He did it with
but in the-
Lance, what's his
doing
face?
it.
He did it with Brian Gage.
I hate to say it, but Cena did put guys up, but it's like a Cena. It's like the
Dude,
Tesla
Cena put
Waters
over
would've made it.
everybody.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You
we're
can't-
on. I just I'm letting you guys know.
What?
We've been on. We're on.
All right, that's cool. Sorry for the wrestling talk for you non-wrestling people, but,
I'm just really excited to see him.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
we'll
this
see.
whole thing started.
Well, do you
CM
think
Punk.
they're going to waste it at a Rampage? They
I
have
think it'll be a quick.
All
fucking
Out
thing.
is in Chicago. Why wouldn't they
I
wait
think
for
he's not
that?
gonna wrestle. I think gonna have a quick thing. He's gonna come out.
They'll
at
just
the
come out at the end, right? But
end.
I think that's
It's
such a
an hour show,
waste.
which was good the other night. I watched it, but it's like 3 minutes. It's so quick. The other night it was. I think it was 16 minutes of wrestling for fucking.
27 minutes for 2 hours. Yeah, I saw that.
That's nuts.
But it's not, though. If you
No,
go back
because
to the
it's not-
Raws
it's
that
not-
everybody
no, I
loved,
know, but
if there was 20 minutes of
Well, they
wrestling in
always
2
said that,
hours,
but
you know.
But they're just not. It's like that. Their product. Just
But
don't
that again, that's these marks and these fucking New Japan crazed people that think they're the purists of wrestling, and WWE is Disney, and it's it's McDonald's, and
Well, they
it's.
gotta be.
But even
That's how they
still,
make their money.
those
Disney
fucking
is
people
business.
started watching wrestling because of WWE.
Right.
Like I don't care what they
Oh,
say,
yeah,
that's
of
where
course.
everybody started, and it's in the wrestling world to me. The people that are like those, I'm a purist and all that bullshit. They're the bane of existence in wrestling. Like they're the ones that hurt the product because they're the loudest. Like everybody, they're the loudest voice, and they're the voice that gets listened to, and it ends up affecting the way things are done.
No, what are you talking about?
Like AEW is the same match over and over and over again. You put except for Jericho or like MJF, everybody else, for the most part, is the same build, They have the same style matches. You could watch a 2-hour show and not differentiate any match at all from it being
You know
different.
what I don't like about it all? Even both of them. Every guy looks exactly the same.
Not in WWE.
Beard, red beard. No, they don't have like a fat. They don't have like, but it's always like a guy with
Dude,
a
they're all
beard.
5'10" to 6'2", about $180, and they all do super kicks. They all do Canadian destroyers. They all do dives over the
Really?
top rope. Every single one of them. They all do backflips off the rope.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Really?
Yes. There's no variety. And the only guys that have variety, they bury for some reason.
Yeah.
And these are the guys that you look at and go, those are your stars.
Yeah.
Like they have a guy, Darby Allin. He's maybe 5'2" and 100 pounds.
Yeah.
They push this guy like he's the fucking Rock.
Yeah.
And I look at him and I go, no matter what he does, for one, he's a stunt guy.
He's like Jeff Hardy. But
Yeah. Mixed with Mick Foley a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But we've seen it all now.
Yeah.
Like, there's really not much you can do that the Hardys or Mick Foley or Terry Funk or the Dudleys
No,
or
someone
have,
dies in a ring. It comes,
so doing that shit now to me
It's
is
like
pointless.
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
like you didn't need to do that.
The only thing that they're gonna captivate people is with a cool storyline and an attitude of a personality.
Dude, but wrestling-
Yeah, but it's not it was never about the wrestling.
Exactly. Wrestling, even the match is working the crowd. That's why the
Yes.
headlock, and then they look at the crowd like, I got
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
guy.
like,
That's what
it's
it
not the
was.
move. It's not the moves that they're doing. It's what's happening.
And there is none of that
It's the
in AEW.
theatrics.
None of that.
There's
in
no
AEW.
theatrics in it.
Zero.
It's just
go
movesets.
full speed. It's all choreographed. It's like watching a Cirque du Soleil show.
oh god. That's
all-
why I don't watch this shit.
And you can tell it's choreographed. And they'll even do like little things like Superhero Land and
John has no mic in.
what?
Of course he doesn't.
This whole time?
This whole time.
That's fantastic. Has anyone said anything?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, well, they probably heard it because we've done that with Katie a bunch of times, and my mic picks it up.
All right.
But
Talk now.
they all do the same style
hold
of
on.
shit.
Talk, John.
Hey.
Yeah,
it
it's
working?
much better now. I could hear it. They all do the same style of shit. Any of the big guys they have, for some reason, they bury. Like this guy, Brian Cage. He's a star. He's giant. He can work. He can move. He's good on the mic. He's an absolute. Am I wrong? He's a fucking star.
He can move, dude. For
And-
a fucking 300-pound
They put him against this Darby Allin
bodybuilder,
kid.
dude.
And I'm like, I understand size doesn't matter in a real fight, but this is wrestling. And every now and then the little guy can go over. But Darby Allin kept going over. It was like a thing where you were like, what the fuck? He lost the first match, I remember. He got thrown in the body bag. But then after that, it was like he was just holding his own. And I'm like, all this guy has to do in reality is get a good hold of him.
And choke the shit out
And
of him.
just because Darby Allin's that
Christ,
small,
he's small.
I could bear hug him and crack him in half. He's tiny, and you go, dude, that there's no real situation where without a gun or a knife that this kid's getting out of this alive. There's just not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like you have Brock Lesnar. He goes in, he murders people.
No,
That's what he
remember they
does.
did the Brock Lesnar versus the kid with guy with the leather coat.
Baylor.
Baylor.
Oh.
Yeah, remember when they did that and they were
And he
like,
just destroyed him.
it's like, yo, you can't expect Finn Balor to really beat
And
Brock
that's what should
Lesnar.
happen.
He's probably smaller than Baylor.
Yeah,
Really?
he
He
definitely
definitely
is.
is smaller than him.
He's
he
smaller
has
than
no
Daniel
muscle
Bryan.
tone.
Dude, he's this.
But he's just fucking
They have
does
this
crazy
guy,
shit.
Marco
Yeah.
Stunt. If he's 5 foot, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
He's got to be under 5 foot.
And they love him.
They just love a gimmick in this Mark world that AEW lives
I
in.
honestly think Perry's kid is good, but he's just so small.
Perry, who Perry?
Luke Perry's kid.
Jungle Boy, I actually like. He would be
That's
like
who he is, Jungle
yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
He would be a
And
solid.
they do it for the kids.
He would be a solid U.S. champ, IC champ. He's really good in ring. He's really good.
Yeah, like
And
incredible.
he also works the crowd. He
Yeah.
does the moves where
Yeah.
he slows it down. Nobody slows it down.
Yeah.
That's what kills me about it. They have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys in that company that I look at.
I
and
don't
go,
understand. They don't see this. They've been in the business for a long
They-
time. You know?
They're
They
not, but a
people-
lot of them like just
They listen to the marks, and the marks just want to see
Yeah, they listen- that's
choreographed bullshit.
they listen
Really?
to the,
Yeah.
they kind of go for the fans, and the WWE just they know what the
But that's what they don't
can't
understand.
go at
That's why they're
fans.
not going to grow. You have to get people emotionally invested in it.
Yeah.
And they do every now and then have a good storyline, but every single one has involved Chris Jericho in some way. Every single one. because he knows how to run a story.
Yeah.
He knows how to work, the audience. He knows how to do
Yeah.
things because he's a master at it.
Did
He's
you
one of the
watch
best ever.
Cage versus? Did you watch that match?
Cage versus who?
Brian, Christian versus.
I
I actually thought it was great.
no, again,
Christian's is good.
he is good. He's
Like shocking.
the problem is when you say Christian, you think Edge, and Edge is much
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
especially on the mic. Christian's mic skills
Yeah.
are mediocre. Same with Kenny Omega. He's amazing in ring. He's a great performer. He's probably Roman's still better. He's top 3 best going today. AJ, Roman, and Kenny Omega probably.
I can't believe I would even hear you say that.
What?
Kenny Omega. Because I know how good Kenny
I
Omega
don't
is.
understand.
I'm not going to sit there and bullshit also.
You know he's good.
He is. He's amazing. But you look at his track record in Japan, and a lot of it, you're like, you fucking cornball. Like, there's matches where he fingers a guy's butthole. I'm not kidding. Like, he sticks a broom in a guy's butt. He wrestles a doll. He wrestles an 8-year-old girl.
Oh
Like, there's a lot of dumb wrestling in thongs and fingering buttholes. Like,
Oh, my God.
and you go, dude, this is what, he
Yeah,
was
this-
big for in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
and I know
he
he had
could-
classic matches.
Yeah, he could wrestle his ass
Oh, he's
off,
amazing.
though.
He really is. When he works, he is amazing, and he's good on mic, but he's not great.
No, I
on
don't
mic.
even understand.
If I
can't.
He's not
go
great
through
on
if
mic.
I go through old footage of us like 2, 3, 4 years ago,
Yeah.
you've probably dumped on Kenny
Because we had a
Omega.
lot more wrestling people watching.
Yeah.
I hate the wrestling fans.
Yeah.
I hate most fans of things because
Yeah.
they're just so like
Yeah,
rabid.
over-
It's
they,
gross.
they take
Over.
it far
Yeah.
beyond.
But he's great.
All right, let's move on.
I
We-
thought
we-
that match. I thought he was good at match. I thought they both were good. And I'm not a fan. I don't never. I just can't understand him.
we've been on this
but
way
go
too
ahead.
long.
One last guy that I really like in there is Sammy Guevara.
Oh yeah, I fucking love
That
him.
kid's amazing.
He's gonna
really
be
good.
incredible. And you know who else? Miro. They made Miro great because he's a believable bad
Yeah,
guy.
but foreign guys never go.
No, I
anywhere,
know, but
you know.
he's just yeah, he's great. I love
Yeah.
him.
But all right, Afghanistan. Holy shit, huh?
Dude,
You
what
s-
the
you
hell?
see the videos of people falling off the wings?
What
of the
can they
plane?
explain
Yeah.
what's going on? I don't watch the news anymore.
Right.
The Taliban ran
Biden,
up-
so I guess Biden took the troops out of
he pulled-
Afghanistan.
yeah, pulled all the troops
and
out.
and he says that they were trained and that they were well equipped to not have an overthrow by the Taliban, and they fucking overthrew
Yeah,
everything.
the president literally ran out of the country.
So
and
basically,
was-
the fucking inmates ruled it, like just
Yeah.
took over.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, the inmates rule the
Yeah,
world.
because there's so many. There's probably
the world. I mean.
Well,
there's
their
probably
world,
so
yeah.
many of them.
Bro,
How are they're
The
unstoppable?
Taliban has about 75,000 people.
that's so fucking crazy.
That's
That's a lot,
unstoppable.
but our army
Did
has
you
like
see?
300,000.
Did you see
Probably
the
even more
freaking
than that.
people on like going to that plane and just like
Did you see the people hanging on the wing as it's?
What were they
taking off?
doing on the plane? I don't understand.
Like, what
crazy.
are they thinking? Like, you're gonna hold on the whole time? 500-mile-per-hour winds, no fucking oxygen, freezing cold air. Like,
there's no way
you think you're gonna live through that?
That's fucking-
No,
Why are they
that's-
doing this though?
I don't get it. Like, were you gonna be killed on the spot right there? Like,
Oh,
was
that's
that
what was
No, I
happening?
don't think so. That's what I'm saying. Like, unless that was what was going on,
That's so.
there's no reason to
there's-
jump on a wing and think you're gonna hold
Can I ask a
on.
question? Why are they doing that? Because they feel unsafe now. They're gonna get killed. Or?
Well, yeah, the Taliban is not a pleasant.
So that's
group of
why they
people.
want to just get out of there. They're trying to get out of there. And that's crazy.
The fucked up
That's
thing-
crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. Like, what's going on is actually fucking absolutely insane. But you look at all the footage of the people actually on planes and leaving, it's all men. They're
Yeah.
leaving the women and children behind.
Really?
Like, they have to be. Where are they? Where are they?
yeah.
And, like, I look at that and I go, are they, like, exchanging it for escape? Are they going, here, take my wife and my kid. The kid will
Wow.
work and be a slave, and they'll brainwash them to be a Taliban. And the wife, they'll just rape and do whatever they do with women over there. Who the fuck knows what they do with women there.
Yo, I'm telling. Listen,
Imagine being that
I don't wanna get
scared of
political.
being in a place where you
This
gotta
isn't
jump on a
political.
plane.
I know, but if our last president was in there, I don't think this would have
It would have
happened.
never happened. Not in a million years.
Because I think he would go.
And if it did, it would have already been over.
it would have been over.
Yeah, like he would have stomped on them like a fucking ant. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is just proving, just the weakness.
That's what that thought is. That's why they're doing that, trying to get out of there.
And
That's,
CNN is so
that's
disgusting. Did
crazy,
you see
man.
that clip?
No, what
Where
is it?
There's a CNN reporter in front of a group of Taliban guys, and they're all chanting "Death to America," right? And she's like, "They're chanting "Death to America," but they're oddly peaceful." And it's like, what? Like, these are the same idiots that were standing literally in front of
Yeah.
burning buildings and go, it's not that bad out
Yeah.
here.
Did-
Remember
yo,
when they were trying to make
I
it seem like
I would be surprised if did we don't find out about maybe 5 headless news reporters?
Oh, it's probably already happened.
Yeah.
I'm sure the government has videos of them, with hostages and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to show it to us. They're not going to let us hear any. They're going to fucking quiet this thing up
Yeah.
as much as this is what this party does. This
Yeah.
new Democratic Party that's running the fucking show.
Yeah.
They're all about brushing shit under the rug and acting like it's not happening to the public.
Yeah, it's gonna come out on the internet.
And
either
for me,
way.
I look at that and I go, is it because you don't know how to handle it, so you don't want to let us all know that? Because that's the way it seems. Biden's first tweet after all this shit went down was, I'm going to have a press conference in a few days.
Yeah.
A few days? Trump would have been on immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately he would have been. What do you need, a few days? A few days?
Yeah. No.
No,
No.
you're the president of the United States. You need to speak now.
It's with such weakness.
And what he should have said, which he didn't say any of this, he was such a fucking a bitch, basically. And he tried to make it seem like he's saving the troops. That was kind of like the spin he tried to do, where he's like, I'm not going to get our men killed. We've been in this for 20 years, and, I don't want to pass this on to the next regime. And it's like, yeah, we've been there for 20 years because shit's still going down.
Yeah.
It's not like shit's not going down. Clearly, shit's still going down. We leave, and immediately some shit happens.
Yeah.
So
How
it's
does he not feel? Obviously, there's stuff going down. That's why this guy's still there, right?
Yeah.
That's common fucking sense.
Yeah.
So what was his fucking sense of pulling people out if he knew this was going to happen? Now what happens?
And
no, well, he said that that they left enough weapons there and they trained them well enough to where we were able to get out of there and leave them in charge.
Dude, I saw the training videos.
And he's like,
did you see any of them, of the guys doing jumping jacks?
No.
There's
Is
like
it
a group
really
of 30
good?
guys. And how simple is it to look at a jumping jack and go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not a hard fucking thing to do. It's pretty easy, actually.
Okay.
And all 30 of them are jumping around, putting U.S. trains, Afghanis, jumping jacks. All of them are jumping around like just wild all over them, like someone's trying to teach them how to dance like Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Like, you look at this and go, you're grown men. How can you not pick up this concept? Arms up, legs out. It's very easy.
We did him in second grade.
Yeah, like I learned it as a fucking toddler pretty much. Like, what the fuck?
Is this it right here?
Probably. Yeah, that looks like it. Richie and his fucking Bing.
Is it really that
this
bad?
might
Or are
be
you
it.
exaggerating?
This might be it.
Are you exaggerating, or is it really that bad?
No, it's really that bad. Like, I was watching it kind of like stunned that grown men, like when children first learn it and they're all wild, you're like, they're kids, But
Rich, do a
they
jumping
pick
jack.
it up pretty quickly. You watch these grown men, and all of them, like, what the fuck? And these are the people they were training.
Is this it? Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
this is
can't
it.
see kind of like.
This is it.
I don't like contacts in. Is it really
Stop.
fucking?
Blow it
Rich,
up-
is it
blow it
fucking
up for
that
John
bad?
Rich.
All right, hold on. This.
Here, John,
this
actually,
is,
it'll
this
pop
is
up over
crazy.
here. And then just watch on my phone.
You're joking with this,
No.
right? Like, really?
And these are the guys that they were expecting
This can't be real.
to fucking, hold these guys back, who are literally training 24/7. The Taliban does nothing but train to fight and shoot, and that's all they do. They train to kill and take over regimes, and blow up things. So, what? You train these guys for a few months, and I'm like, all right, you good? Get out there. Here's your gun. Enjoy.
This is crazy.
I mean, we do it with our police here, so I don't see why it'd be any different, with another country's army. Because it's all for show, really. Does America government really give a fuck about the Afghani army? No, they don't. But we always have to look like we're the good guys. Look at us, we're helping. We help everybody. When nobody even wants it. Most people are like, stay the fuck out of here. We don't want your help. But we do it anyway. Because America. And I love this place. I'm not trying to shit on it, but, sometimes it's like, mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
Some of these people don't even want you here.
Probably most of them, though. Who knows, man? That's fucking nuts.
But then again, those same people that are like, get the fuck out of here as soon as something bad happens. Yeah, they're knocking on America's door like, hey, FEMA, come save us, please. All right, here we go. You're good, Rich. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit play now.
This is just crazy.
Look at the one guy going up and down.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God.
clenching his hands.
How are they supposed to defend themselves?
All right.
Like, what are they throwing rocks at people?
Can't even figure out how to do a jumping jack.
Look at he's
All of them. You watch all of them, and they're all doing something like.
Are you sure? This is embarrassing.
This is crazy.
They should be jumping off.
And how is the sergeant, the American guy, not stopping and going like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
He's
Dummy.
probably in their head. Yeah, in the guy's
Excuse me,
head.
dummy.
You think he's going? Oh, they're fucking dead.
Yeah, most likely. Like that guy doesn't give a shit. He's probably pissed off he has that detail.
Yeah.
I would be.
Excuse me, dummy.
Yeah.
Get in sync with the rest of the men. You look like idiots.
You're doing great.
He's like, all right, great, next thing.
Oh man.
Jogging
Honestly,
place.
Yeah, honestly, that guy, that instructor, probably can give a fuck.
Oh, he
No.
don't give a-
these guys.
He's probably going, I wonder who's going to die first here.
He's like, yo.
They're probably betting on it. They're probably
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking Habib over here. He's definitely going first.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
They're fucking dead.
But can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Like, again, grown men.
Yeah.
You watch
Come
a
on.
jumping jack. If someone just goes slow and goes, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go and shoot
I
your
could
legs
do it.
out
I
the
could
si-
do it right now and not look
Yeah.
like an idiot.
Shoot your legs out the opposite way, and that's it. That's literally
Do
all you
one
gotta
and
do.
smoke a cigarette.
That's just they look like
Dude, you
idiots.
could do
It's
ju-
crazy.
You can do jumping jacks while you're fucking.
Yes.
Like that's how accessible and easy they are. Too.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do it. I jerk off tonight.
That would be funny. You fucking the girl from the back and you just start doing jumping jacks while doing it.
I'm just trying to prove a point here.
Just getting a little extra workout in.
Oh my god.
Speaking of ladies, Jess shooting out on OnlyFans.
What?
So go to OnlyFans and subscribe to Red Sexy.
Wait, this is real?
Yeah. What's going
Yeah.
on with this? What is this?
Can we get it down here for this? Let us talk
Yeah,
about it?
call it down. Go ahead, go grab it. But it's not gonna be like full on porn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It'll be like the stuff you normally see from her. Like we haven't really done it in a while, but
Wait, is it going to be you two being intimate?
no,
Oh.
no. It's
how
like I
deep-
said, it's not gonna be porn.
What
It'll
if-
be R rated, but no full
What if there's a demand for you to be like in there with her?
If there's a chance to make a lot of money, yeah.
I mean, what if a bigwig is like, listen, remember that dude?
well, that's how it works. Like people can be like, I'll give you $200 if you send me a picture of your pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, right offer, and enough people. Dude, people make. I'm not kidding. People make fucking like $10,000 a month, $1 million a year. Crazy money on this. Normal fucking people.
Thousands
Yeah.
going up there.
Now you're willing to. How far are you willing to go?
Again, this
Or
isn't,
are you gonna leave
this
it up to the
isn't really
money?
my thing. This is Jess's thing.
Yeah.
So it's her just, like I said, if you followed her on Twitter, though, there was some pretty risque shit that we used to do a year or two ago.
Yeah, I still get emails from this guy, and he sent an email not too long ago, and I think it was you and Jess like kissing or something, and he
Yeah.
was showing a video of him jerking off
Yeah.
on his phone on you guys.
Dude, we get this guy on Instagram, I think he's from Turkey, constantly hitting me up.
Yeah.
Constantly.
What
when
is he
when are you guys
saying?
going to do lives? When are you guys going to do the... So finally now, we have all these people who are like, fuck it, create an OnlyFans. They pay.
Can
Yeah.
we get him
To
to
see-
call in here? Is he? You don't listen to this show,
I'm
is
not
he?
going to talk to these fucking...
I want to talk to him. I got to
I
ask him
wanna
these weird
talk to
questions.
him.
No. But,
John, you gonna watch it?
Oh, whack off.
And you
Oh
know
my
me.
God.
Like, I'm not...
I want to be a special guest on there. I can make cupcakes in a thong.
I'm not jealous, you know what I mean, when it comes to Jess. Like, I know,
Yeah.
my relationship is good. I never have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those guys
Well,
that are
that's
like,
not-
don't look at my chick. Like, I'm like, yeah, my chick's hot, and I'm proud of that. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. That's a compliment. Like,
Yeah.
if people aren't complimenting your chick, like, that kind of sucks for you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe your chick's not all that great looking, and I'm sorry for that. But, people telling me my wife's hot and guys jerking off to my wife, and to me, that's a positive thing.
Yeah. Now, well, what I'm saying is like, I mean, well, your attitude towards a lot of the stuff that we do on here, like, you're not gonna make yourself look a certain way, just to get fucking subscribers.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you understand where I'm going
He's
with
not
this?
doing.
Not really. Not
Okay.
really.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah,
I know he's not
it.
doing anything.
What do you mean you're not going to?
Well, I know his attitude when it comes to like playing monkey for the show. He's not the type to want to do something like that.
What do you mean?
No,
like,
I'm
make
not saying.
myself
I'm
look
not saying
stupid?
that. I'm not saying. No, not make yourself look stupid. I'm just saying like, pander for
Oh yeah,
whatever.
No.
You understand, for
Yeah.
views or whatever the case is.
No.
So when I heard this, I was very surprised.
Can you explain? Can you give a fuck? What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just saying I was very surprised when I heard
get
that
what
this
he's
was
saying.
going on.
Like, when people typically want me to do things or like, hey, I really wish you would do that. I'm not the type of guy to just be like, okay, I'll do it. I don't dance for people.
Yeah. He doesn't
You
dance
know.
for change
Yeah.
type of shit.
I'm
You know what I'm
not-
saying?
I'm not a monkey.
So-
But we used to do this all the time. Like, we haven't in a long time just because, I don't know, we just kind of got bored of doing it, I guess.
Yeah.
But 2-3 years ago, we were doing crazy shit on Periscope. You
Yeah.
know, like, there was some wild shit going on there.
Yeah.
And we're an open couple as far as, like, sexuality. Like, we went to fucking hedonism, for Christ's sake. Like, we were fucking...
A private affair, but
Not when there's 50 people in the room
it's
and
still
you're fucking in the middle of it.
it's still
you know.
private.
It's a private community.
Yes.
But again,
No,
It is an
not
open.
private. Like someone could be on a bed on a lounge
was-
chair getting a blowjob.
No,
and
there
sitting
was
there.
literally people here, fucking next to us.
Yeah.
While we're fucking here.
But
you
it's
know,
not.
like-
It's not televised for the
Oh,
internet.
no,
You know
no.
what I'm saying? I mean,
But
it's
again,
a
this is
different
like
thing.
you got to pay. Like, it's not like this is just on things.
Okay.
You have to pay to even subscribe to her thing to then get the offer to pay for other things.
Yeah.
Like, she posts normal, like, hot pictures, but there's nothing like too crazy about
Are
it.
we
Yeah.
getting? Are we starting to get into? Not we, but like, are you getting into like you're doing that, and then for extra, like something you do something like
Are you gonna do a porn?
like weird stuff? Not weird, but like maybe
We don't plan on doing a porn.
like
Okay.
a sexual. Like
Yeah, but it could be there.
Again,
The
like,
right price. I mean,
Well, if
fuck.
it gets big enough, you know what I mean? Because then you're gonna have. Let's say we get 5,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
And 1,000 of them are like, "Yo, we want to see a video of you guys fucking." Like, we get 1,000 messages of people saying that, right?
Yeah.
We
it's
charge.
it's me and you doing it
we char- no.
500 times each.
But hold up. But now we charge, $30 or $50. Like, we can make $5,000 on one video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
a 15-minute video of a bang.
yeah. So it's something, it's something to think about.
It is something to think about,
know?
I guess.
Yeah, Rich, we should think.
And
about
Jess always gets a lot of attention online, like
Yeah.
with Twitter and all that other shit. She gets a lot of attention. So
Yeah. What if John? What if they want to see you bottom?
it. What do you mean?
What a dude?
What?
What a dude?
Yeah.
Nah.
No,
Shit, I don't
not
do
for
that shit,
5,000.
No, I wouldn't touch a dude for $5,000. 50,000 maybe. I got jerked off in Handy Panty movie.
here's a great comment. Will Rocky stand in front of the mirror and say, "I'm a big, bright, shining star"?
Oh my
Just
I do
start-
that every night. Before
Just
I go to
start,
bed.
just start taking clips from movies and doing it in there. Like you talking to me? You talking to me? Just be standing there naked. He's fucking doing shit.
I just
Oh my
yell
God.
at it,
Just clips of
smack
movies.
it like Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights when he can't
Just
get it
start
hard.
taking clips of your favorite
Yeah.
movies and doing them while you're fucking.
That is what I do.
It's my big dick.
I
you
do.
know? I'm
Jess
ready to
really
fuck
likes
now.
when I do the Silence of the Lambs guy's voice, like for real. She thinks
Really?
it's sexy. Yeah.
Would you fuck
So,
me?
Yeah, that guy.
Really?
She a great big fat girl. You know that guy. Excuse me. Will you give me a hand with this couch?
Wait, do you do this when you're sexy with her?
No, never.
Oh,
No,
well,
no,
can
no.
you try that and see what happens?
I think it would like totally just fuck things up, honestly, because like I would feel stupid.
Yeah.
She would probably hear it and be like, "Oh, that's not appropriate
Yeah.
for here."
Would you fuck me?
Yeah, but she loves it. You know? Would you? Excuse me. Oh yeah, yeah. Was she a great big fat girl?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad.
I do Elvis and ask my mom for fucking bananas.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me hear.
I'm only kidding.
Let's hear
Give
it.
someone a banana. I can't.
I bet you John practices like wrestler
No,
impressions.
I don't even fucking.
Who's the voice you do? Everybody tries to do a voice. There isn't a single person in
Yeah.
the world that does.
I know you do. I know you do somebody's
No,
voice.
what were we doing the other day when we were at the? I was trying to fucking do a voice.
What do you do, Rich?
I don't do wrestler voice. I don't know what I don't remember what I was fucking.
Do you Schwarzenegger?
I don't have a Schwarzenegger
Everybody
voice.
does.
Sounds like
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Go ahead, John. I know you want to show us.
Do you-
no,
Stallone.
I'm thinking.
Everybody's got a Stallone. Go ahead.
That's what I think we were doing.
Uh,
Well, you were there
Hey, yo, you can knock him down. Now, why don't you try knocking me
when the
down?
girls noticed the fucking picture.
Oh,
what?
I was there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were all there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a fun thing that I keep seeing, for like the past who the fuck knows how many years, that I wish anybody who posts anything that has to do with this just drops dead on the spot the second you hit send on your post, and that's Taco Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
enough.
I know.
Like, fuck off with your fuck off with any like day thing, like the May the 4th be with you thing.
Can I tell you something though?
Only good one, Friday the 13th. Go ahead.
When I'm telling you that I get tacos from Taco Bell every time I leave the show, pretty much, and I've never said Taco Tuesday.
No, why would you?
Because
Why would you?
Even though I do, even though I do eat,
What
I do eat.
What do you get to eat?
I do eat tacos on Tuesday, to be honest with you. But I never really referred to it as Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, but you don't. You actually do it because it's Taco Tuesday.
No, I do
Subconsciously,
it
you
because
probably do,
I do
'cause
it.
You are a cornball.
No,
like that.
no, because when I leave here, Taco Bell's on the way home, so
Yeah.
it's just
He
there.
grabs some Taco Bell, he gets a fucking nice big Pepsi, and then goes to his boyfriend's house and gets,
Railed
rammed his
out.
ass.
You get some
Baja
pizza.
Blast.
That's what his boyfriend likes, though. He likes Taco Bell shit. So as
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
fucking Richie, just Taco
Eat
Bell
half
shit
of that
is being
and rub the
squeezed
rest
out.
of that.
Shit
taco.
on me while I fucking eat this
It's
burrito.
being
me the-
squeezed out like when you push Play-Doh through a fucking tube.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
His fart yesterday at the shops, it sounded like a gay dude's fart. Like his
it, just,
butthole.
it didn't like. It just went.
Yeah. It was fucking like. I go, dude, that's a gay guy's fart. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
Richie's asshole looks like a donut hole. It's just always gaped. Always gaped. Just for like a preparedness, though, too.
He like makes a thing. Could somebody help me move chairs on fucking Facebook? This guy just putting anything on
I
Facebook.
love when he does that, too. And his buddy here has a pickup truck that's always willing to help.
I know.
And he just.
Hey, where's my couch? My sofa's still in
He
my
acts
house.
as if I'm responsible for. Call me and we'll move it. I told you I was at Lake George until Sunday. You didn't call me. I'm not responsible for moving your couch. When you call me, I'll come and help you move it.
There's a bunch of fucking jerk off kids standing in front of his fucking shop yesterday.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have
I'll
Into a
cut your
house?
fucking. I'll trim your hair if you
Yeah.
fucking help me move this.
and the fucking thing falls on their toe, and then
Who
I get
cares?
in
And he
trouble.
killed him in the back.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, I go. I go.
And I got some random kid knowing
I went up to the kid and was like, they were on the bikes, and I said, "Why am I gonna do this? Let this fucking kid do it."
Yeah.
And the kid did this on bikes, like, and I go, obviously, this fucking guy needs a haircut. He was like the ugliest kid you've ever seen in his
Yeah.
life, and it's and I'm
They
going,
like Johnny.
what?
They liked you.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of kids that still hang out up there.
Yeah.
That's every
All the time.
generation.
And
I
they
did
were
as
all
a kid.
laughing, and I'm like, this guy's fault gonna come up here and kick my ass.
Yeah. I hung out there as a kid myself. It was first time I fingered a girl was up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I remember the people used to fight behind the commons all the
Who
time.
was the lucky lady?
Oh, fuck. I'm not
First
gonna
name,
say no.
first name.
Nah.
You tell me off air.
All right. Off it.
I got my.
Just so
How
just so
old were
Richie
you?
could put it in the spank bank.
How old were you?
Oh, young. Shit. 12, 13.
Oh my God, 13. You fingering girls?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to
Was
start
I
off with a
fingering
finger,
girls at-
dude.
I got laid at 14.
Did you?
Yeah. When
That's
did
really
you get
early.
laid?
Not till later on, after fucking not 14.
How old were you?
Maybe like.
Don't give me maybe. You know when it
fucking-
was. You
He's
know
probably
who it
like
was. You
18.
know
I
where
was-
you were.
I was maybe 17.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What kind of loser were you in high school?
No, I wasn't trying to fuck any.
17.
I wasn't trying to fuck.
Dude, everybody I knew by 17.
Dude,
got
I was
laid.
trying to fuck at 11.
Yeah, but I was a little, I was trying to be more selective.
I'm not
I
even
guess.
kidding. I was pulling my
Selective.
putt at like 11 years old.
You
Maybe
know?
even younger.
But what do you mean
That was coming
selective?
out,
You're
okay.
a fucking teenage boy. You want to fuck.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
all
wrong
you
with
want to do.
That's
That's
all
all
you
I
wanna
want to do now. But but when I was a
I wasn't
kid,
quick to have sex when I was.
You weren't horny like at like 11.
Of
or
course
something?
I was,
Richie
but
probably didn't
I
grow
didn't see-
pubes until he was like 16. He
No.
was just tall and like,
That's why you lose.
but he had no pubes and a small dick until he was 16. And then 17 came and he was like, thank God.
I think that's,
Oh,
am I
thank
growing
God.
a new leg, Ma?
Yeah, he actually got scared.
Yeah, how do you know what a gay guy's fart sounds like, John?
I don't have gay friends.
And they fart?
Who asked
course
me
they
that?
do. Everybody
I'll tell
farts.
you. I'll ask you who asked me that.
Everybody.
Go ahead.
Doug
Who-
Fox.
Doug-
What?
Of course. Doug
Yeah.
Fox. I knew it was
He
Doug
tries
Fox,
to
so-
get on me for some reason, and it's like he's like not funny. Fuck
Oh,
you,
stop.
Doug.
I love Doug
Fuck you,
Fox.
Dougie.
Oh, God, he's a great guy.
I'm only kidding.
Oh, John Warner's in there. What up, John?
I'm only kidding, Doug.
Is that John? Who is that? Could be a few people. But Barry Dro, what's up, fellas? Hey, what's up, Barry Dro?
Barry.
John's top knot having OnlyFans. No,
What?
but it has a Grinder account.
Yeah. Hit me up.
Yeah, hit him up. Hit him up.
I went to go to Handy Pantry and I met this girl. I like this girl that I was like trying to hang out with, but she was fucking out and she jerked me off in the park. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Rick,
Really?
somebody wants you to dust your nips with John's little ponytail. Will you do it?
We do it when I go for a haircut.
Yeah. Give
No, you're not.
Yeah,
I'm
well.
not letting you do that.
Yes, I am doing that. But you got to buy something on my Amazon.
What Amazon? Oh, that's right. You made that wish list.
Do I still have a wish
Fucking
list, don't I?
jerk.
Where do you go to get it?
I don't fucking
No,
know.
Are
that
you
was your
fucking
old Twitter.
retarded?
Oh, yeah, that was my old Twitter.
Why would you do that?
What?
People
Dust my
buy you
nipples
shit?
with...
Oh, he had the most ridiculous shit in there too. He had like $500 scissors.
Yeah.
Like it was like completely.
Yeah, like if I'm
Yo,
gonna
this guy
do
got
this,
a phone call the other day. I swear to God, it was like a mob. The guy was like like I don't know what the fuck it was. He's on there. The guy was like literally kissing this dude's dick like no tomorrow.
No, I know it. That's why it makes me sick because the people that come in there, like, we've talked about this. People
Yo.
for some reason want his acceptance. They
Yeah.
think that will like make them cool if Richie likes them. But they don't understand.
I'm gonna
that,
come
like,
in there, but I
who
would
the fuck
never
is
do
he?
this. I would never do this to
You know,
anybody,
who the
bro.
fuck
Do
is
you want
who?
a chair? He goes, "Some out a chair." He goes, "We have an extra chair." He goes, "No, I'll go buy you one." And I'm like sitting there, I'm going, "The fuck is wrong? What's going on over
Yeah,
here?"
everybody wants to fucking be his buddy.
I respect you so. I feel like going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, if they only knew what a piece of shit he was.
Get the
that's
fuck
thing.
outta here.
You know, he plays this fucking role in the shop as like, I'm this great guy. He's not.
I am
He's
too.
not a
Stop
great
it.
guy.
Let's fuck this guy in the shop.
Let's
He wouldn't
fuck
hang out
him.
with me. Here's how you know he's not a great guy. He hangs out with me.
Yo, the guy that kept on calling John, we were gonna tell him. Listen,
He was nonstop, dude.
yeah, he kept on calling
I don't-
John.
he might-
What do
I
you
don't
mean
know.
kept calling you?
Yeah, well, he kept on calling him and bothering him
On the
about
phone?
workout stuff and about
On the
fucking
phone?
how to
No,
press
texting.
weights and shit.
Okay.
So we were making a joke like, listen, if you want to learn how to
it
bench
happens,
press,
I leave the gym. I come there and they're talking, and the guy was already talking.
he was already talking about
blowing
him.
my head off. No, in the.
Why does he love you so much?
So listen.
Does he
go,
watch the
listen,
show?
Listen, no.
No?
I don't think so. So I go.
Mike.
So I leave and go to his shop, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, he's getting a, yo, that guy's getting a haircut. I said, I just left him, dude. My head's gonna explode. You serious? I gotta go hard in the bathroom.
Yeah, he hides in the bathroom.
And I said, yo, let's kill him. And I'm like going on and
Let's
saying,
kill him.
no, he goes. Then we
It's
go.
like
we
that
go,
scene in that
listen,
fucking Viggo Mortensen movie. And the
I want
Russian,
the- I
listen.
don't-
If you want to
Russian
hang out with us,
bathhouse.
yo, we were gonna say this. Yo, if you want to hang out with us, we have to fuck you.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna shut the blinds
See what
when
he
he came
says.
in.
Just see what he says.
I said, let's
Yeah.
shut the blinds and the lights, and we
And be
sit
like-
to the chair.
And then
Just
both
stop
of
pulling
you
You'd be
your
like,
pants
John, who
down.
goes first?
No, both of you play chicken then after. You
No,
know
we were
what I
gonna
mean?
say John.
What are
who
you
goes first?
doing? He's like,
Who
well,
goes
what are
the
you doing? I'm
farthest?
gonna be like, we're gonna fuck you. We're gonna fuck the shit out of you. Open your fucking mouth. See if he runs and gets scared.
Lock the door, look at him like, Sonny, now you can't leave.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying to do. We were fucking
Well-
hysterical when he came in. I fucking.
That's like
ran.
that kid that I told you about with me and Dougie when we handcuffed him to the car, just joking.
Yeah.
Like that. I think that's what he thinks what was gonna happen. Like
Oh
we were
my
gonna rape
God.
him and kill him and stuff. Like it was crazy.
I used to
Oh
work.
my
We used to
God.
work. I used to work with a couple of my friends. So this kid that like he was young on it. You actually went to high school with him. So he starts working. He was like shot. So we're driving in a car one day, and I'm telling this guy just pull over. So we pull over. It's like we're in like Southampton. We pull over on Sunrise. It's like dark out, and he's like, "Why are you pulling over?" And I go, "You're gonna suck my dick." The guy's like, "I'm not sucking anybody's dick." I said, "Yes, you are, dude. You're gonna suck our dick, or we're gonna leave you here." Kid starts wigging out.
Oh my
He must
God.
have got raped or
Was it
something.
just you?
Oh my
No, it was
God.
me and this other dude. We were fucking crying. And
Oh, that's fucked
he
up.
was having like a fucking. He was going nuts.
Well,
I'm like,
and
I'm
what
kidding.
was the stature of this gentleman? Because you was the other guy big like you, like a
It
muscle
was
head
years
like you?
ago. No, it was like no,
No.
no,
Oh, then I'm like, fuck you both.
no.
You know what I
was-
mean?
He was like a young.
Like,
you
even
know who
still,
he is.
you
You went
know.
to school. You know who he is. I'll tell you.
Dude, I seen a video the other day of this fucking jacked up dude, and he's trying to train boxing, and
Yeah.
the slowest, no fucking
is
power.
this?
This guy, he was fucking like this, jacked.
yeah.
You know that people would look at on the street and be like, oh, I wouldn't fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
And you
he
watch
just
him
looked like-
box, and you're like, what the like this? Let's see. Let me be realistic. A strong 17-year-old, like you at 17, could beat the fuck out of this like 35-year-old jack dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. You
I
know
was
what I
I was
mean?
pretty tough at that age though. Yeah.
No, but I mean at 17, you fighting a real like a grown man.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like you're
yeah.
gonna have a problem no matter what.
Yeah.
Like there's just that grown man thing.
Yeah.
You know. But you watching it, you're like, this is what I'm talking about. Like you can.
Can we see this? Where is this guy?
I guess try to find it. Just put a bodybuilder boxing, maybe. But you watch shit like that, and you look at all the dummies who don't know any better that just look at big guys and go, that guy will fuck people up.
You can't move. You
No,
don't have the move. You don't have the stamina.
And you don't have
the cardio.
the mobility
No, that's what I'm saying.
your arms at
Can't
all
move.
or anything really. You're just so stiff. And I would always laugh at those people because, again, being a smaller guy, people always just assume, you got no chance. You know what I mean? And you would always go, do you know you know nothing about nothing. Like, you watch all the smallest guys. I'd watch the smallest guys dump fucking people all day long. We had this kid that I worked with. He was a ball back, and
It's not any of these guys, right?
no, go to an actual real. Is that Google?
Fuck, why does it keep on bringing me to Bing?
But one of the ball backs, who was pretty much the same like me when I was younger, though. Like more trim and somewhat muscular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And handsomer.
Yeah, much handsomer. But fucking around with this 6'4", easily between 225, 250, jacked fucking bouncer. And they're in the middle of the dance floor inside at Neptune's, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was fucking around with this day. We had boxing gloves, everybody was doing shit. And they start circling, and all of a sudden, my boy Jimmy shoots in on him. He had a little bit of wrestling skill. Never did it for school or nothing, but knew how to shoot and, could handle himself. Shoots in on this guy, grabs his leg, picks him up, and dumps him. Everybody was like, what the fuck, Because you see something like that, and most people that don't know any better go, how the fuck did that happen? But anybody with a fucking head goes, dude, this guy clearly has zero fucking skill in anything. Anyone can get big. Anyone can get muscles.
Of course.
But this perception of because you have muscles, you're a tough guy, that needs to stop. People need to wake up and realize, no, that's not a thing.
That's not a thing at all.
Which was always crazy because all the bouncers are these fucking jacked up juice heads, and I would watch them get knocked the fuck out because they don't know how to fight.
No.
And you would go, why would you hire these people?
Is this it right here? Big fail scene at the gym?
No, he was hitting pads, punching pads.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, go to the actual videos maybe.
I did.
I think I saw it on Instagram though, so it might be how Instagram things won't show up. Bodybuilder punching, pads. That might be it. That top one. But and as a smaller guy, it always bothers you because you always get the shit end of the stick on the assumption. Yeah, this is the guy. On the assumption from everybody, And it's you don't know me for shit. I could be a fucking trained UFC guy,
Yeah.
But you look at these fucking idiots and they get all the credit in the world for being tough guys. And you're like, no, most of these guys are fucking bags of shit that can't fight for dick. And when you watch this, you look and you go, yeah, exactly. Look how slow. And there's no power behind it. There's nothing behind these. I would eat those all day. All day you would eat those. You see that? And he's already tired too.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he's been going. But if the trainer's still telling him to hit, he can't be that tired. To be throwing like that.
Look how slow he is.
He's so slow. So slow. You would just duck under that fucking left and fucking crack it.
When you're that big, you
And who's this trainer that doesn't say keep your hands up?
you can't move when you're that big.
No. And look where his hands are the whole
I'm
time.
saying,
They're
you
at
can't-
his
it's hard.
stomach.
You have no,
He can't even keep his hands up.
You can't have no flexibility to do anything.
Yeah, not at all.
Dude, I would wreck this guy within 30 seconds.
Of course. All you gotta
Wreck
do is
him.
all you gotta do is just fight on the inside of him.
Yeah. I wouldn't even have to be honest with you.
Just these alone.
Yeah, I would do
I
this.
had no
I
idea I
guarantee,
could find this much on Ancestry.
like I always tell my son.
This is my mom's yearbook picture.
I want him to know, if he ever gets in a street fight, 99.9% of the time, you're in there with somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. And 99.9% of the time, if you just throw a left jab, natural human instinct tells you, as the receiver of the punch, go right, because this thing from here is coming. When they go right punch. You're going to land it every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I've had maybe 5 to 10 fights in my life.
Mm.
And except for maybe one. That's worked every time.
Yeah.
And not that it didn't even work in the other time. The other one just ended like in a stupid wrestling thing. You know what I mean? Like the dumb ones do. But it works every time because most people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No.
Why is that guy even boxing?
Yeah, like
Yeah, he shouldn't do that.
because he probably thinks, oh, I'll get good at boxing, and the trainer is like, I'll take your money.
Yeah, sure.
The trainer, if he was an honest trainer, he'd be like, dude, you have to lose 50 pounds of muscle and then come back.
Yeah.
Like that's what he should have said to that
He's
guy.
probably cramping up like a motherfucker too.
I don't know. Crazy.
But that's what I'm like. It always drives me nuts though, because people would see that guy out.
Like, oh, you fucking with him.
Don't fuck with that guy. You know,
Yeah.
he's a fucking problem. Is he though?
Yeah, no, he's not a problem.
Is he? That's why you were always just a dumpy bag of shit and never, had a good body, because you were just like, I know what I'm doing though.
Wait, what?
You didn't want the muscle to get in the way of, you being a fucking a dangerous maniac with your
my
hands.
God. I can't.
And that's why I respect you.
Thank
You
you.
always were like, I don't give a fuck about my body.
I don't give a fuck
As long
how.
as I'm tougher than everyone else, that's all that matters.
I don't give a
Especially
fuck
now,
how
he don't give two
ridiculous.
Actually, no, he's actually gotten a lot better.
No, he looks better.
He does. He looks a lot better.
Who?
You, the past 5-6 years, have gone up and down in weight more than anybody I've ever seen. Like right now, you have thin Richie face, but like 2 months ago, he had that fat fucking
White.
Yeah.
Milky.
Oh, his skin. He
like
looked awful.
E.T. He like E.T. when
Yeah,
they found him dead in the water.
He was almost gray. Like I'm not kidding. Like your skin was almost gray. I was legit concerned.
I'm using some good moisturizer now.
Yeah, that's it. Not
That's definitely
not the boatload of stress that's off your fucking shoulders, and the successful business that is a new start for you. Yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
Nah,
It's
not
the
at all.
lotion you're putting on.
Yeah.
It stopped death knocking
Fucking
at his door.
spiraling into depression.
$45 lotion.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sometimes you gotta fucking pick yourself up, man. It is what it is.
It was so bad that when he would leave here, I'd be like, oh man, I hope I don't get a call. Fucking Richie's hanging in the fucking garage somewhere.
I hope I don't get
Unbelievable.
I'm going home. I'm tired.
I hope I don't get a call
I've been
to
fucking.
come pick him up.
I've been
Yeah.
fixing
Because I'm not
chairs and
making his
doing
food out.
haircuts all day.
No way I'm being a pallbearer for this fucking
How did you?
shit.
Were you busy today?
Yeah, I got all the chairs done except for one. I got one more chair left. So.
Still just 2 barbers?
Yeah, but I have at the end of the month I have somebody starting.
The end of
that's
the month,
full-time,
bro.
so-
Somebody I know?
No.
No,
Well, you told about
all
it.
young talent, bro.
I know, you told
No
me that.
washed up.
That doesn't work with me. Because then I'm going to go in there and I hate the young
I'm gonna
kids.
train them, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry.
their
They're
attitudes
gonna be
and,
awesome.
you know.
It's a
they're
girl.
They're gonna be good. Trust me.
And, the shit,
I
like,
know what I'm doing, bro. It's
Ugh.
gonna be fucking awesome in there.
young kids suck.
Ugh.
Young kids suck.
I love you guys.
Is Pony coming tomorrow?
Yes,
Where?
He's back
he's coming back.
Is he really?
for
Yeah.
a week. Yeah.
I actually need a haircut soon, too. So maybe I'll have him do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have him do it. Actually get a decent one.
They're coming in the morning or night?
Oh, Pony?
He'll probably leave in the morning.
Oh.
He'll probably be there later on.
Little callback to the episode that he was on.
Okay.
Remember, he was like Wolf of Wall Street, Leo's best performance.
Yeah.
Yada. And I was like, no, Hollywood.
Okay.
Got a message today, him apologizing to me
Yeah.
and saying, you were right. I went back and watched. This is by far Leo's best performance.
Really?
Because the range in that movie, like you look at Wolf of Wall Street, and he's played that role before.
Yeah.
Like he was that in The Aviator in the beginning before Howard Hughes went crazy.
Mm.
He was that in Catch Me If You Can, kind of that
In some-
charming
in some
Yeah,
parts,
but,
yeah.
like when he was the pilot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but he's done that before. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and most of Leo's roles are very similar. Different generations, but in each generation, he kind of played the same guy in every movie. he
Gatsby.
did. Yeah, Gatsby.
Okay.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he was completely just all over the place, depressed, happy, drunk. You know what I mean? Like there was so many. When he goes into you didn't see it again.
Yeah.
So did you see it?
No.
Oh, you guys. I don't. I expect it from, but
I can never find anything when I try to watch
Unbelievable.
it.
I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Get to it.
I've been watching a
It's
lot
over
of
a year, and there's been a
Rocky,
pandemic.
Rocky 4 and 5 on DVD.
Oh, thank God, because you've never seen those. I mean, I can't really get upset because it is Rocky, but it's like, dude, throw in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood then.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my right timing.
Yeah, not Barbershop. That's gotta be
No,
like,
I know. I gotta watch
give it the attention it deserves.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Apparently, there's problems on the Realm Network. Vince has been working it out. I think it's like people fucking with him, like hackers and shit.
Really?
I think so. Like that's what I'm trying to catch from this.
McDonald's is killing me.
Told you.
Oh, it's the word that goes right through you.
Oh, man,
Goes
it's
right through you.
fucking hurt.
We can't eat it no more. That's the thing.
Dude, I can't
Yeah.
fucking eat that.
No,
I feel
no.
sick right now.
Yeah.
I want to puke.
You can have water shits, but
Hope you do it on the side of the road.
yeah, it seemed apparently there's like hackers fucking with Vince because they're mad about that guy that's on with Val Venus. So they're figuring things out. I think it's fixed. So either way, though, check out Realm Network. Bunch of content, wrestling stuff, non-wrestling stuff, comedy stuff. It's a whole new network of an umbrella of different podcasts. It's not just wrestling. So again, realmnetwork.com. Check it out. OP Radio, of course, go to opradio.com. Wherever, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go ahead. I'll shut it down. Go do what you got to do. Facebook, what did I say? Twitter. Go to OP Radio. He's got podcasts also you can get on iTunes and Spotify. And he's got merch on his website. Hats, sweatshirts, I think, T-shirts. obradio.com. We love the Opster. Big part of the reason why I do this is because of Opie and the Opie and Anthony show. Oh, Fezzy died.
Who's Fuzzy?
Ron and Fez?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that?
No, I haven't
No?
watched. I don't even listen to anything.
Well,
anymore.
Ron and Fez hasn't been on in years. You know, heart attack. This was like his 30th heart attack. But yeah, shout out the Ron and Fez show. That's another like huge influence for me to do podcasting. Is the Ron and Fez show?
This week you done? Obviously.
Yeah, last Saturday. But yeah, it was Opie and Anthony in the morning, and then Ron and Fez in the afternoon. And I worked in a warehouse. I was at a packing station, so that literally got me through the whole day. Like it worked out perfect, where I only had like a half hour of repeated material. You know, so for years it was Opie and Anthony, Ron and Fez. So they're a huge part of my life.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, and when you listen to shows like that, you feel like you're a part of it almost.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you know these people like friends. So you know, rest in peace, Fez Watley. And if you don't know Ron and Fez, just go to YouTube, search Ron and Fez, and just start listening to old Ron and Fez shit. You will laugh your balls off. Ron Bennington is legit one of the funniest human beings in the planet. So again, huge loss in the radio world and the entertainment world of radio and comedy. Fez Marie Watley, rest in peace. Statement Games, go to statementgames.com. You know the deal. Place prop bets. You can win prizes. It's free. It's fun. You can play NBA, everything, even wrestling. So go to statementgames.com. And of course, go to Red Sexy on OnlyFans and sign up. Jess has got an OnlyFans. It's going to be good. It's going to be a fun time. And who knows, you know, if it gets big enough, it'll get more risque, I would assume. The bigger we get, the more, you know, people are going to want things and the more money we can make. And yeah. So Red Sexy on OnlyFans.
YOLO.
Or just go to my Twitter. What the hell is my Twitter? Rocky SU1, I think. I've had so many Twitters at this point. What the fuck is it? Let's see. How the fuck do I find my thing? Here we go. Rocky SU11. And there's a tweet up there that I put out that has the link. Or just search Red Sexy on OnlyFans and subscribe. All right, guys, that's it for us. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.